Welcome to my new channel. This channel is simply for either beginning guitarists or experienced guitarists, something where you can come along and quickly learn a riff that you may not be in the style of music that you normally listen to. These kinds of practice, learning new things is what will help you develop as a guitarist, not learning one really difficult song and nothing else. So, as an opening song, I thought a nice simple one would be When I Come Around by Green Day. It is a simple 4-chord progression, simple power chords with a little bit of palm muting. The use of palm muting gives us a little bit of space to move around and find the chords, so we're not moving very quickly around the fretboard. So it's very good for beginners. It's a good riff to know because a lot of people know the song, so it's very good if you're playing to a few people who may not be into the exact type of music that you would normally be into. And as I said, the palm muting offers us some freedom to move around without having to fret the chords instantly after the next chord. So that's always handy when you're learning your way around a fretboard. It's your simple power chord, first finger, third finger, 2 frets apart on separate strings. Starts in play the riff first so that you can get a feel for it. With palm muting, the position of your palm, how much of your palm you use will depend on your guitar, it will depend on the bridge of your guitar, and it will depend how much you actually want to mute. When you're playing punk songs, it probably doesn't matter unless you're playing really, really fast. But if you are doing a heavier punk or hardcore, where you may want a breakdown, a couple of single smaller chords to ring out, then you will need to adjust where you put your palms. So I'll play the riff first at full speed, and then we'll break it down a little bit, and we'll go from there. So you can see it's pretty simple. It's the same chord moved around off the low E string, then to A in 3 different positions. You'll notice with the palm muting riffs, so I'm lifting my palm off so that the chord rings out. Whilst it's ringing out, I'm moving my fretting hand around to the next chord position. So we'll do it exactly the same, but I'll play it a little bit slower so that you can see, and I'll only use my first and third finger. So you've got your first and third finger, 2nd fret on the E string, 4th fret on the A string for the first chord. The next chord is 4th fret, 1st finger here on the A string, 3rd finger, 6th fret on the D string. We slide that down 2 frets, do the same thing, and then we bring it back again, do the same thing again. So I'll play the whole riff slowly so that you can get an idea for the palm muting patterns. Now, to get the sound right, I believe a lot of Green Day songs are tuned to E flat. So when you tune your guitar normally, you're in E standard. E flat is all of your strings down half a step. So it doesn't change where the notes are, whereas something like drop D would turn this into this. E flat, whilst it is a lower tuning, all of the notes are in the same position. So you're basically playing the same way, but you're making it sound a little bit heavier, I suppose, than what it normally would be if it was in standard tuning. I'm playing in standard tuning just because it's easy. I don't have a guitar tech, I don't have 10 different guitars to set up, so for me, if I can leave the guitar in standard tuning, then that saves me time. Now it's also worth noting that with these types of chords, it's the foundation for a lot of early metal as well as punk, and it was before 8 strings and 9 strings and 100-string guitars where everybody was trying to play as quickly as they could. These chords were basically the foundation of rock. Most Metallica songs, certainly a lot of punk, every Green Day song if we're on that topic. The exact same chord progression is actually the chorus for What's My Age Again by Blink-182. So all of your pop punk is a good place to start as far as getting your speed, learning what sounds good, and also playing songs that other people know. You don't want to be that guy at a party that's an amazing guitarist and 10 times better than everybody else and you can't play a single song that anybody recognises. Some guy thumbs his way through Wonderwall and looks better than you. Nobody wants to be that guy. So I'll play the riff again once more at full speed, and I will also show the riff and the similarity, well not the similarity, the identical riff but with a different picking pattern as it relates to What's My Age Again by Blink-182. That was the Green Day, that's what we've learnt. So I'm not going to do another lesson on this. If you want to work it out, the chord progression's the same, so just play with your strumming, and here it is. Okay, that ends the first lesson. If there's any other songs that you'd like me to do, or even just a pat on the back, would be nice, because this is the first YouTube video I've done. So if you have any requests or anything, you know where to find me. Comments section, give us a thumbs up. Cheers.